The drama between Chrisean Rock and Blueface has reached a whole new level, with claims that Chrisean secretly married Blueface while he's behind bars. And who decided to spill this tea? None other than Blueface's Aunt Carlita, who came out swinging with alleged receipts to prove the marriage is real. Celebrity Insider News. Fans were shocked, especially since it seemed like Chrisean was on a path to bettering herself and leaving all the chaos behind. Her recent attempts to adopt a more religious and wholesome image now look questionable, with critics speculating it was all just a PR move to keep her relevant until Blueface's release. Carlita's motives for exposing this aren't clear, but she wasn't holding back. She's painted this marriage as a disastrous union, claiming that the toxic back and forth between the two is far from over. If true, this secret marriage raises more questions than answers. Is Chrisean really trying to turn over a new leaf? Or is this just another chapter in their never-ending saga of messy headlines? The internet is divided, with some fans rooting for Chrisean to truly move on, and others rolling their eyes at what they see as yet another questionable decision. What's certain is that the drama surrounding these two never seems to end, and Aunt Carlita's receipts have only added more fuel to the fire. Carissa wasn't having it at all, and wasted no time putting Aunt Carlita on blast for airing out Blueface and Chrisean's alleged secret marriage. Known for her internet antics, Carissa shifted gears this time, turning her usual chaotic energy into a scathing takedown of Carlita's messy behavior. She called out Carlita for seemingly popping up out of nowhere to stir up drama and spill tea that, in her eyes, wasn't hers to share. The news of Chrisean and Blueface's alleged marriage left fans completely blindsided, especially since Chrisean's recent focus appeared to be on personal growth. She's been posting about her newfound faith, attending church regularly, and staying out of trouble, at least publicly, but now questions are swirling. How did Chrisean, fresh out of jail, find the time to get married? And why would she even consider marrying Blueface after the highly publicized and often toxic roller coaster of their relationship? Critics are baffled, pointing out that Blueface has been nothing but drama for Chrisean, from public humiliations to their endless social media spats. Supporters of Chrisean are disappointed, feeling like this decision undermines the progress she seemed to be making. Meanwhile, others are skeptical of the entire story, wondering if this is just another ploy for attention. Regardless of whether the marriage is real or another layer of drama, one thing's clear: this revelation has people talking, and Chrisean's path forward, whether in faith or in her relationship with Blueface, just got a lot more complicated. Carlita's tale about Chrisean and Blueface's supposed marriage is turning into one big messy web, and fans are struggling to piece it together. According to Carlita, her inside scoop came from none other than Blueface's grandmother, who supposedly told her the couple tied the knot and that the family should start referring to Chrisean as Mrs. Blueface instead of just his baby mama. The timing? Allegedly, it happened right around the time Chrisean officially changed their son's last name from Jonathan to Porter back in September. Chrisean made headlines then by tweeting about the name change, which many saw as a move to distance herself and her baby from Blueface's drama. But Carlita's claim that this coincided with a secret wedding is raising eyebrows, especially since she also mentioned Vegas as the wedding location. This part of the story gets even murkier, as Carlita suggested that this supposed marriage was why Chrisean moved into Blueface's house. Not exactly the timeline fans remember, considering their history of on and off chaos. If true, this story would mean Chrisean and Blueface have been married for over 2 months, all while keeping it under wraps. But Carlita's wild details don't align with Chrisean's public image shift toward faith and personal growth, or the fact that Blueface is currently behind bars. Fans are now left wondering if Carlita is just stirring the pot, or if there's more to this alleged Mrs. Blueface story than meets the eye. It seems like Carlita's timeline and her claims about Chrisean and Blueface's secret marriage are getting more confusing by the minute, and fans aren't having it. The timeline Carlita presented, suggesting that Chrisean and Blueface got married before September and the name change announcement somehow lines up with this wedding story, just doesn't make sense. It's almost as if Carlita either mixed up the dates or is deliberately stretching the truth to create drama. Given her past history of stirring things up, fans are leaning toward the idea that she's just trying to get attention by spilling a bunch of half-truths, but that's not the only messy part. Carlita also mentioned that this secret marriage might be why Jai Den, Blueface's ex, reportedly clocked out and moved on with her new girlfriend. Apparently, Jaden realized that Blue and Chrisean were never going to fully break away from each other, so she decided to stop wasting her time. Fans found this claim a little too convenient, and many believe Carlita was simply trying to insert herself into the drama for attention. On top of all that, Carissa, Chrisean's sister, was having none of it. She called out Carlita and her mom for clout chasing, accusing them of spilling the family's business without permission. Carissa went off, expressing how annoyed she was by their behavior and making it clear that they didn't need to be airing out Chrisean's and Blueface's personal issues online. Fans were quick to rally behind Carissa, agreeing that it was inappropriate for Carlita to share these details without Chrisean's consent. At the end of the day, it looks like Carlita might have bitten off more than she could chew by jumping into the social media spotlight and sharing private details about Chrisean and Blueface's life. The drama continues, but fans are skeptical about the authenticity of her claims, and it's clear that Chrisean's family isn't too happy with her antics either. It looks like things have taken a personal turn between Chrisean's family members. Carissa didn't hold back when she called out Carlita for her messy behavior, saying that Carlita and her mom's obsession with Chrisean's life was a huge factor in the mental health struggles Chrisean faces. The fact that Chrisean ended up in a situation where she married Blueface, who was in prison and didn't even want her, was also partly blamed on this toxic family dynamic. Carissa's frustration with Carlita was clear, as she pointed out that if Carlita and her mother had focused on improving their own lives instead of meddling in hers, they'd probably be in a much better situation. Carissa's words are pretty sharp, and it's clear she feels betrayed and hurt by the actions of her family. She also didn't hold back when dragging Carlita for clout chasing, calling out her weird behavior as a major reason for the issues in Chrisean's life. It's definitely a messy family situation, and it seems like there's a lot of unresolved tension brewing under the surface. As for Blueface and Chrisean's relationship, neither of them has confirmed nor denied the allegations about their secret marriage. Their silence has left fans speculating that maybe Carlita's claims are closer to the truth than anyone wants to admit. The whole situation has become one big web of drama, with family members airing each other's dirty laundry and fans caught in the middle, trying to piece everything together. It's interesting that Blueface posted that video from jail looking calm and content, and people are taking it as confirmation of the marriage rumors. It seems like Blueface and Chrisean, Chan, are keeping their fans on their toes, and while some might see his post as a subtle confirmation, it's still unclear whether that's really what he meant. The fact that they've sparked marriage rumors before, like when Chrisean was seen trying on expensive wedding dresses, just adds fuel to the fire. People started speculating back then that they were preparing for a wedding, but nothing official ever came out of it. As for the potential marriage itself, it's hard to take anything at face value with these two. Their relationship has been filled with ups and downs, breakups, makeups, and plenty of dramatic moments. So their getting married doesn't seem all that unbelievable, but it does raise a lot of questions. Is it real, or is it part of their ongoing storyline for attention? Given Chrisean's history of playing into the drama, it's possible that this could be another chapter in their ever-evolving relationship saga. Either way, they're always in the spotlight, and as long as they keep things ambiguous, people will keep speculating. It's definitely a wild situation, and the fact that Chrisean isn't quick to clarify anything just adds to the mystery and the drama.